as I look through past seasons, and again, it's basically the same defense every year for Iowa. They seem to struggle against the teams that can throw the ball, like Purdue has been able to throw the ball. Purdue has scored multiple touchdowns against them each season, and like every season of the last 6 of the last 7 seasons, more than 2 touchdowns, and sometimes 5. And saying that oh wow, somebody scored 3 touchdowns against Iowa. That's not a lot, but compared to what they normally give up, like Purdue's passing game consistently scores more than everybody else against Iowa. And I think when you look at what Ohio State does offensively, the passing game is hard to ignore. And there's some similarities there in just terms of stretching out and spreading the Iowa defense. And so you would think that they would be obviously a tough matchup for Iowa. And eventually you do enough moving the ball down the field. Your quarterback is accurate enough. You run the ball well enough, and you finish with 4 to 5 touchdowns and a 3 to 4 touchdown win.
And I don't want to get too far ahead into where my preview is going to be. I've written it one place. It has made it over to an Iowa board in the Rivals Network with my score. But this is the kind of game that I could see being close-ish in terms of that the Iowa defense stymies the Ohio State offense early on, but there's going to be a point where the defense is going to look over at the offense and be like, are we the only ones who showed up today? And at some point the dam breaks. And I think that's probably where Vegas is in terms of having this. I guess somebody in the chat said that the line is 28 at this point. I've seen it as high as 29.5. You look at an Iowa team that doesn't give up a lot of points really in this season. It'll be interesting to see how Ohio State attacks there. It'll be interesting to see, if Iowa's going to force Ohio State to try and run the ball on them, if they're going to keep everything underneath. What's going to go on that way? But the truth of the matter is, we're looking at an Iowa offense that has scored 7 touchdowns and an Iowa defense that has scored 2 touchdowns. So 9 touchdowns on the season and 2 of them coming on defense. Woof.
Yeah, Ohio State has 2 players that have outscored the Iowa offense, when you've got Marvin Harrison with 9 touchdowns, Mayan Williams with 8, and Emeka with 7 himself. And I will be interested to see what the red zone defense does for Iowa. Ohio State leads the nation in touchdown percentage in the red zone, scoring on, I believe, 27 of 29 or 25 of 27 trips into the red zone, scoring touchdowns. And Ohio State has attempted 3 field goals. If Iowa can hold Ohio State to field goals in the red zone, then the margin is obviously going to look much better for them, even if the game is just as dominated.
So in a few points, of course, Kevin, as well as I do, that the defense is looking over at the offense pretty much about 9 times a season with the same look and in the same like, hey, when are we going to get some help? So I don't think that's going to be any kind of new sensation for those guys. They just got through a 9-6 loss to Illinois. And obviously, Illinois is a good team, solid team, good defense. But, hey, put the ball in the end zone once, maybe. Come on. Rutgers, they scored 1 touchdown. The defense scored 2 touchdowns. It's mind-boggling when you run those kind of statistics against just what the average team does. Just the way football operates in general. The offense has the ball in its hands. It's much easier for them to score, seemingly, than the defense that doesn't have the football. It's crazy.